To the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor.
What's up, Keke? Good rising, Kiana. What's up, Live
smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within.
I'm about to turn this music off, Live. Let me tell you something. You ain't even know. You ain't even know the divine sent you in here on a mission today, Live Unique. You ain't even know how long it been since I done seen your name up in here. And you come up in here tonight, this rising, with 444 beside your name. I just want to thank you. You ain't even know. You ain't even know that you came in here on a mission. So thank you. I needed to see that before this very particular live. Because I came on here, I got to be honest, I'm going to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's been a long time, and I'm telling you, I needed to see that. Because I was about to get on here and show myself. So I just want to thank you. You ain't even know. You don't even know what you're doing right now, but thank you for just being a part of the divine plan, which is why I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in an editor. I don't think I'll ever need an editor. Okay? Because everything, even from the simplest of that salt falling on my floor, everything that happens in my life is by divine order. That I was about to come in here and cuss your black ass out. And the fact that Miss La Unique showed up with 444 beside her name, God said, Kiana, I got you. You protected. Don't do it, baby. She ain't even worth it. She's not even worth it, baby. Just flow with the mission. Pick your cards out and roll with the mission, baby. Tell them the standards of your community, and I promise you I got you covered. So I'm going to abide. I'm going to start by really showing my appreciations to my divine and to La Unique. Thank you. And if you go about your way, that's okay. Your job is accomplished over here on this side. So what I want to say is this right here. Anybody that ever feels like that something that happens in my video is a disturbance to you, I want you to understand that that is your divine's way of saying if it irritates you and it brings disgust to your soul, it is your divine's way, because I may be speaking to a pup in the game, a little baby squirrel right here in front of me. It is your divine's way of saying, don't sit through a message that may irritate your soul. But it is not your divine's way of saying, be a ghost watcher for years or for months, just to allow the first opportunity for you to show up and sell yourself to speak. Okay? So I pray that any of the 13 people that know what I'm talking about, that interacted with that comment, I pray that the universe delivers the meal that you asked for on your table along the way. Okay? I pray that whatever meal you was looking for when you entertained what was going on my show, where I show up with nothing but love. And everything in my life that has ever happened is why y'all watch me. Because y'all feel like y'all like the way I word things. You like the way I give advice. You like this. I can see. I'm a good energy reader. I can read your situation to a T on a general reading. But you think I can't read the energy that comes with your comment. So all I'm saying is in my community that is free, that I created, the etiquette is if you have never spoken to me and you have something negative to say about my productions, keep it to yourself. If you want to speak to me, speak freely. I'm here for it. But do not allow the first time you speak to me to be something negative, because I will put your ass exactly where you belong. Okay? Blocked from my community. I wanted to wait to give you the space to speak before I block that ass. Because I don't know who y'all think y'all are, but the divine said just move through, block them, hide them from your channel, and give them the silence that they deserve. But don't ever, ever think that I don't know how to take a critique, because I do. I do. That's what I was looking for. Here. Can I get this? Now, shall we move along in the show today? I'm going to get the sweet love tea for all 12 zodiac signs. And because I'm a Sagittarius 9th house reader, guess who I'm starting with today? Because it's my show, because it's Kiana's world, and I get to do what I want to do over here with divine provision. Okay? We're going to start with Sagittarius. Just that simple. There are plenty of other readers that'll be live in a little bit. See, my father just told me when I was a young pup, the early bird gets the worm. So I like to get up a little early. Okay? I like to get up a little early. But there'll be somebody else on this internet with a message. And if I have mistakes along the way, ask yourself, Divine, what do you have me to learn from this mistake? Divine, what do you have me learn from this irritation that came to me in Miss Keke's reading today? Okay? And maybe, I don't know, just maybe, you may see your life change in a way that can behoove you in your lineage. Okay? And then maybe your little creatures, your little animals, your little natural living can actually flourish. Okay? Because you can't flourish in natural living when you tear down natural production. I'm just saying, Pookie Tookie. I'm going to start with Saggy, since Saggy felt like they needed a little attention. See what kind of love you getting, because you deserve it, baby. See what kind of love is on its way to you, because you deserve it, baby. You deserve it. Spirit, what kind of love is on the way to Sagittarian 9th House Collective? What's on the way to the Sagittarian 9th House Collective? Because it's my show. For one, warm brew. What's that mean, Kiana? Speak softly to disarm any disputes and confusions. But I'm going to... What was my favorite thing I said to that girl yesterday? I love when the truth brings distance where distance is needed. Distance. Okay? What's coming next to you? I do feel like that there is an opportunity for you to tend to the discord between you and someone. I do feel like that there will be an opportunity for you and someone to close the distance. That's the good shit. Because right now, the two of you all are sitting in uncertainty, okay? Right now, the two of you all are sitting in uncertainty. And Spirit says, what you said, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, Sagittarius. The two of you are in a separation because there is a need to tend to your own individual needs before you can come together in a union, okay? There is a need to tend to your own individual needs so that your love life can get the results that you're seeking, okay? But right now, trying to move towards a connection with a level of uncertainty is creating friction between you and this person. So let's see who's showing up in this. What's up, Shane? I don't know why my comments are just now popping up. Nubian Sagittarius, we do. Some of y'all need to drink some water. I'm going to tell you that right now. And I didn't spill a drop of water just right there. And then when I got up, I knew I had a bottle that was empty and I was going to throw it away intentionally on this live. But it got knocked over. So somebody needs to drink some water, okay? Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. Who is external to this situation other than Sagittarius? It could be a Sagittarius on a Sagittarius connection, because we do have Temperance coming out. We do have Temperance coming out. With the 9 of Pentacles, refinement. So there is an opportunity. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. There is an opportunity to refine the harmony within a situation. But in order to do so, one has to really get clear. Okay. Somebody here in this situation is regretting how they showed up for you, Sagittarius. Someone is regretting how they showed up for you. This was a very stubborn person. The teacher, the Hierophant card, and it says clarity on it. If you've been around for any little bit of a season, you know that anything that says clarity for me is an Ace of Swords moment. There could be something significant about May 14th, but I definitely feel like that this person is seeing something clearly about Sagittarius. Yeah. Look, the 8 of Cups, codependency. This person could be, this particular 8 of Cups. I need to go. This particular 8 of Cups is labeled codependency. So the challenge here is that, I don't know, maybe there could have been some emotional baggage that this person was facing. What, baby? Show me Sagittarius real quick before I move forward on this person's desires and likely actions. Show me Sagittarius. The Moon card. The 2 of Pentacles. See, Sagittarius, why do I feel like that you and this person could have been as some sort of battle of, like, with this person showing up as the Hierophant, you're showing up as the 2 of Pentacles, and which Sag is a mutable sign. So you were showing up as someone that was willing to be flexible, but shit, if we go, you know what I'm saying? But you also are willing to go lockjaw with somebody too, right? So with the Moon card, it's like, shit, like if somebody, like, let's just say the person that put that comment up, they would be like, oh shit, I'm just playing. Shit, I'm playing too then. Feel me? That's the energy that I'm getting from Sagittarius. It's like, well, shit, whatever you on is what I'm on. And Sagittarius, I will say this. I do see that your true authentic self, the Moon card, you're willing to show up. I guess I don't know what I'm stepping into. I'm willing to be flexible, but whatever I meet is what I'm going to give. Adaptability. Thank you, Spirit. This is adaptability, but unfortunately, your adaptability was reliant on external validation. Okay. Your adaptability was reliant on this person's externalness, right? And I think Sagittarius, I'm sorry to keep going back to that comment, but one thing that she said that I feel like got a lot of Sagittarians to feel like, nah, for real, is she said, I think that it's unfortunate that you have to take what you're given. You see, I don't think that you have to take what you're given. That wouldn't be true magician energy. Okay. But I do recognize things that are outside of your control. If they are still in your presence, your divine has something for you to extract from it. Okay. That does not mean settle for less than. That does mean that my divine allowed this to come to my doorstep. What am I going to do with it? That's what this is about. And I feel like that Sagittarius, you look at the cards. You look at the cards. This person, how they're showing up. The teacher. How you're showing up. The Two of Pentacles. Flexibility, baby. You're needing to learn something from this person's methodology. It's not to say that this person is absolutely right. It's not to say that I didn't make a mistake. That's not what I'm saying. I know I made a mistake. Acknowledge. Watch the live long enough. Okay? But a mistake, and by the time I was 2.5 hours in, is it really a mistake? At the end of the day, is it really a mistake at 2.5 hours in? Even when you go to work in the corporate world, at about the 2.5, 3 hour mark, you get a break, baby. Okay? I produce by myself. What I'm saying is this person has something to teach you. But because this person may be the teacher by the divine in this situation, and they may be a little bit stubborn in their teaching, are you mirroring stubbornness back to them, or are you allowing yourself to pick up what the teacher is putting down, or are you too grown to learn? That's all I'm saying. I pulled the cards. I'm just giving the message. I will not fucking apologize. I'm just giving the message. Even look what's at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius. The Four of Pentacles, growth. You got to hold tight. Do you got something to say? Yes. Okay, baby girl, you're an editor. Congratulations. Congratulations. And if I ever needed an editor, I wouldn't go towards someone that sells themselves the way you do. And maybe that's what you're meant to take out of this ugly scene. I wouldn't see what you got on your channel. It ain't nothing to be proud about. You did it. Congratulations. But not enough when you call yourself an editor on somebody else's platform. Spirit is saying there's something for you to learn and pick up in order for growth to happen to you. And yes, my love, I'm a Sagittarius too, so I feel entitled. I feel rightful to give this message. Look what that says. That's the Hermit card behind it. Retreat. Retreat for your moment of growth. Retreat for your moment of growth. Hold on, let me see something. Keke always do Sagittarius readings. Hold on, let me see something. Let me play into this. I'm just saying, what's the next card? Your challenge. Remember I said their challenge? Remember I said this person's challenge? Now this is your third card out, Sagittarius. I know you like things broken down to you. This is your third card out. Your challenge is curiosity. This is the Page of Wands. Your challenge is curiosity. Your challenge is going into something from a beginner's mindset. It allows growth. Yes, a beginner's mindset is going to cause a tumble. And as a centaur, thank you, Spirit. As a centaur, when you sit that high, to think about a mistake can cause you to crumble. Yes, that can cause injury. But you got to ask yourself, what are you aiming towards? Spirit is saying your challenge, Sagittarius, is curiosity. Let me go back to this person's desires and next likely actions. Y'all can hear Cosmo in the background. Good rising, Christina. This person's desires, adventure. Adventure. Their next likely actions, the Queen of Wands, to illuminate some shit. They not done. They not done. They can't be done. They can't be done. This person has something committal to teach you. This person has something about commitment, about structure, about stability to teach you. Here's the thing, Sagittarius. This person's desire is to meet you at your level. What you mean, Kiana? How did any of that say that? The Knight of Wands is your energy. See, there's a lot of readers that will tell you that the Knight of Wands is it's one reader, she calls him the alley cat. Remember, there's a good and a bad to everything. Ooh, I just got a wish too. Remember, there's a good and a bad to everything. And the moment that Sagittarius allows the Knight of Wands to always be something bad, that shows me that you can never truly be in the Chariot energy. Because if you look at the Knight of Wands, it's bad all the time. You are not harnessing your dark energy because, baby, the Knight of Wands is you all day long. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy all day long. Do the right research. See, I would have to go all the way to the back of the house and my children are back to sleep peacefully and I'm not going to wake them up. But I got a book right now that'll tell you that this Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. This person desires adventure. They desire to meet you where you're at, Sagittarius. And their next likely actions is the Queen of Wands, the illuminator, to come and show you that this person, was they in a season? Yes, we'll clarify that another time. Because I am doing all 12 zodiac signs. I would have clarified this for y'all, but not today. This person, the challenge, the Eight of Cups, there is some emotional baggage. There is some hurt feelings. There is something, but hold on, if you do this, I'm going to do this. That is presenting a challenge from this person, okay? It is. But this person desires to meet you where you are at and go on an adventure. However, the challenge for you is your curiosity. And it's because you are so consumed with, I'm going to be flexible to that extent. Okay, hold on. What you mean you're going to be flexible to that extent? So are you trying to tell me that now you're telling me that, so you're telling me you don't want to take a risk because you so high up. You're afraid to take a stumble, but you will play yourself small at the same damn time. Well, where's that making sense? Where does that make sense? So you like the position that you sit at because you're afraid to fall, but you want to play yourself small. See, you don't get to sit up there like a horse and not carry the weight. You don't get to be a horse. You don't get to be a horse without doing the work. Where does that make sense? Let me see what you want out of this motherfucker, because baby, you lacking. This person is coming to you in your energy, and this person is coming to you in Knight and Queen energy in the fire. They better be a fire sign. They better be a fire sign, okay? Heavy with Sagittarius. This person may have Sagittarius in their 9th house or in their 5th house, okay? But anyways, some of you rising. But you're in your fire energy, Sagittarius, as a Page of Wands and a Two of Pentacles, okay? What is Sagittarius' true desires from this connection here? Yeah, I'm spending some time on Sagittarius because I don't understand it. Because I don't understand it. Because she later went on to say, I didn't mean to offend nobody. Which means that she's this person. Sagittarius, talk to me. Your true desires is the Ace of Cups from this person. That's young love. So what that says is, I want love. I really want love. And I'm going to not allow my past to interfere. And in the moment that your unresolved issues creep up in connections, the moment that they show face and somebody calls you out on it, my bad, I'm so sorry. I didn't even recognize. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Every time that's going to get you the High Priestess, the next likely actions. And then what does it mean? You're going to close off and hide your feelings a little bit more. Like, I could have left Lil Mama unblocked. She would have sat there and been real quiet. because she'd have felt caught out. She wouldn't have said another word, because that's the way y'all take action. Motherfuckers call you out on your immature love. Yeah, you want love. That's beautiful, Sagittarius. That's beautiful. But when your wounds show face, how do you respond? How do you respond? And when somebody calls you on your shit, how do you respond? Because retreat, if you're going to retreat, baby, you got to do the work. If you're going to retreat, you got to do the work. But to go silent and not do the work, knowing good damn well that there's truth, you may not like the delivery, but there's truth in what this person is telling you, baby. The divine wouldn't let somebody come up in your world as the teacher. Baby, I'm telling you, what I say, Sagittarius, any real Sagittarius, I tell you, I'm a firm believer. If it come to my doorstep, if it dawns my doorstep, I'm meant to go toe-to-toe with it. There's something in my bloodline that needs to be cleared up based on this. And the divine felt like I was the best contender in my bloodline to handle it. This person is coming up as a teacher. Not only are they coming up as a teacher, Sag, and a lot of y'all are going to be like, not Kiana, that's role reversals. Good. Congratulations. Let it be. Not only is this person coming up as a teacher, they're coming up as a Sagittarian teacher. They're coming up as the teacher of the Sagittarian energy. Okay, so this person, they operate in Sagittarius. I am not saying that this person is right. Their challenge is the Eight of Cups. This person could be a fucking drunk. Okay, this person could be a drunk. Let's see what it is. I said I want to clarify. What is the Eight of Cups? What is this person's challenge? What is this person's codependency? The Four of Swords, they ain't healed. They haven't healed. And it came out in the reverse. And out of a deck that's in the upright, you want me to edit that out too? The Four of Swords in the reverse on top of their Eight of Cups. This person is not healed. Okay, so this person is still brokenhearted. Now, why does that matter? Because every encounter is a reflection. Every encounter is a reflection. Every encounter is a reflection. Did that moment of that young lady, when I went back to Sagittarius's reading, did it cause me to recognize that I gave Nikita a funny look on my face when she texted me? Absolutely. I was disgusted that somebody was texting me while I was working. Did I even say thank you, Nikita? Nope. Did I reflect on that? Absolutely. Every moment is a reflection, but you must allow yourself to roll through it, okay? Not to criticize and not to mirror. Don't allow somebody that's meant to teach you something to allow, like somebody that comes in your life to teach you something about yourself. It doesn't mean that you have to become like them. It doesn't mean you have to take on their characteristic traits. I'll be honest with you. What she taught me is the half the shit that I told her. And like I spazzed off at her ass. You know what I'm saying? And then she made the comment. She said, "You lost me there." And I erased everything. I erased everything that I was about to say. And I simply hearted her comments and let it go. And went about my day. Spirit wouldn't even let me get back on YouTube. I had intended on doing more work. But Spirit wouldn't even let me get back on the internet. So Sagittarius, there's something here for you to learn. And look, this person comes with a new opportunity to it. Baby, you're going to have to play with somebody else. Watch, mark my word. Listen a little bit. You're going to have a new opportunity here. Mark my word. You're going to have a new opportunity here. Now, to Aries, because I can. Sagittarius. Y'all kiss my ass. Those of y'all that felt, or anybody that feels like it is okay to not speak and then say that you can not enjoy. You didn't just say, "Hey, baby, you left the music playing." You said you did it. You couldn't enjoy. You can't enjoy. You can't enjoy just to turn around and later try to sell yourself. Well, go enjoy you and your skill set elsewhere, my love. Now, that's been the Sagittarius reading for the day. Okay? All in one wipe. All in one wipe. Now the actual reading shall start. Ooh, she said he is a Sagittarius. Ooh, La Unique. Ooh, I love you, beautiful. So I'm gonna spend some time on you. I'm gonna spend some time on you because I love you. She said, what she said, La Unique, you the one I swear that told me to change the way that I was about to deliver my message. Because I was about to come out here and tell our Sagittarius some ugly stuff. I was about to come out here and tell the whole Sagittarian collective some ugly stuff. But when you popped up with that 444, I was like, you know what? As God said, I'm protected and I don't have to. Let me just show up and give the message and everything will make sense. But then you say that he's a Sagittarius sun and you have it in your moon. You're definitely, the moon came out for the Sagittarius person. I will say that. The moon card, the illusions, came out for the Sagittarius person, which means that Sagittarius is seeing this moon Sagittarius energy is seeing their ability to be flexible from an unclear perspective. That's that entire message. I'm not saying that's how you should take it, but I am saying that I think that, hey, Pookie Tookie, hey, where you been? She said, I'm going to be in here. Drink your water and mind your motherfucking business. Where's she been at? Let me put that on the screen because I love me some you. Y'all, I didn't even talk to her. I just told her, I said, I need you to be in the background. I said, I might need some people blocked today. I ain't even tell her. But see, look at her. But still show up and say what needs to be said when it needs to be said. Cosmo, you trying to get put out. Okay, now let me really get into Aries. I love you, girl. And yes, I'm really doing all 12 zodiac signs for real. All 12 zodiac signs. I would say this, I almost said 35 out loud, and it ended up looking at the timestamp as 35 for you, Aries. So there could be something significant with the number 35. Excuse me. I love you too, Nubian Sagittarius. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Spirit. Tap me in. What's going on for Aries? What's the sweet love tea for Aries? Ooh, you got an adventure coming up in. So listen, Linda. I do feel like that there's an adventure for you to meet new people. And I think that it's a particular person. But there is something from your past, Aries, that you're keeping yourself chained to, okay? There are some challenges in your past that is putting distance in between you having new experiences and making new friends, okay? So in order for you to bring love into your life, there is a need to make a change in the way that you're showing up, Aries. Let me see. Who is affecting Aries? The name Larry could be significant, Aries. Who is affecting Aries' love life at this time? Or sweet love tea? I hope we pick up on the new person. The Four of Wands, advancement. The Lovers. I need to know. I think this is the new person. I think this is the new person and the old person comes around and yeah. Okay, so, all right, Aries, who's affecting your love life? I do feel like that there could be a Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius, possibly even a Gemini, okay, that is coming to offer new experiences, and offer some sort of advancement in the way that you do relationships, okay? Could be a Pisces. However, I do feel like that either a person from your past or unresolved issues from your past, with the Hangman coming out and this saying the turnaround, revolution is your challenge here with this person. I definitely feel like that you seeing this person in their own light, okay? This person being seen in their own light and not of the sins of the, like, you know what I'm saying? Not being compared to the past. Or, oh, you don't do this in the past, used to do this. There's something like that, okay? And it is coming to me that it's from Aries ends. I have to be honest, because this person is definitely up for the adventure here. And I feel, oh, okay, I see. So Aries, you have someone that's coming towards you that is approaching you in that more adventurous, hey, let's have fun, let's hang out, let's see where this goes energy. That's where you're at when it comes to this connection, or that's where this person is at. And that, from your perspective, I can tell already, put like, you don't see this person as a serious contender. Yeah, power balance. You want more. Show me Aries. I do feel like that this person is standing in the shadow. I do feel like that this person is standing in the shadows of your past, or a past that the two of you all have together. You'll just have to take it as it resonates. But we have how Aries is showing up, the Five of Cups. Focusing on the sorrow. Like focusing on, damn, this is an accountability reading, y'all. Yeah, the Two of Wands, boldness. Listen, baby, I literally, on a good Sunday, I guess we gonna do that, huh? What's up, babies? I'm not even reading the comments today. I love y'all, though. Okay, so I got to give the message, Aries. Listen, I do feel like that how Aries is showing up here. We have the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups for how Aries is showing up. This person is wanting to advance this connection, Aries. This person is wanting to adventure and advance this connection. They want to see where things go with the intentions of advancement, which means we're going to sit down, throw that tent up, okay? Hiking. I'm just thinking about hiking. I want you to think about this as an analogy, Aries. This person is willing to go on this journey with you. But come dusk, come dawn, or whatever it's called, I think it's dawn. I don't know, dusk. I don't know when the sun sets, Pookie Tookie. When the sun sets, you must pitch that tent, set that fire, get yourself settled in so that you can rise, because the early bird gets the worm. I literally started this reading out. That's so crazy. I love you, Spirit. And I feel like that when the tent is set, that's the moment for you guys to kind of like reassess the scene. But I feel like that at the moment of reassessing the scene, where the two of you all could actually come together, there is a very innocent, naive perspective that has a more focus on what's been spilled. Okay. So whereas if this person is talking about, it was good, we got away from that bear. Yeah, but we lost the food. Now tomorrow we're going to lose some time on the trail because we're going to have to stop and hunt. That's the energy that's showing up here for you, Aries. I have to be honest. And Spirit is saying the challenge is you're not allowing yourself to emerge and awaken to this. There's an opportunity for union here. There's an opportunity for union. A lot of major arcanas. December 20th could be significant here. June 12th could be significant here. But there's a lot of opportunity to awaken and have a Four of Wands Lovers card. Okay, because like Aries, just in case you missed that, this person showed up as the Four of Wands in the Lovers. So there is a opportunity, to nurture growth here, to have mutual respect and share responsibilities and nurturing this connection. There is an opportunity to have a stable connection, stroke passion to keep the flame alive, attend to the bond with love and patience. And that patience is where you go and pitch that tent. And I know that patience isn't a strong suit of Aries, but what I'm seeing here is if you're willing to see this and allow this connection to evolve over time, this is your person. But I do see some ghosts and some shadows of the past that are kind of like raining on this parade and not allowing you all to reach your peak. Okay. So what are the desires in the of this person in their next likely actions towards Aries spirit? The Three of Wands, vision. We have guardian and vision. So this person's desire, we do have the Nine of Angels, and that is equivalent to the Nine of Swords. But I want you to look at this. After everything that I just told you, Aries, look at this. It's crazy. And Aries gave me this deck of cards too. We share the same grandfather too. That's why I go in for Aries. So I think that's significant because this person does want to embrace. This person wants to embrace. They want to re-spark that flame. Three of Wands. They have a vision. Three of Stars. This is Three of Pentacles. They have a vision of, no, this is the Three of Wands. Yeah, Three of Wands. They have a vision of you guys coming together, expanding, growing together. Okay? Their likely actions is to come towards you. Look what's right back. This would have to go back to the other reading. The Knight of Wands. They are here for the adventure. They are here to embrace you. They just want to take time. This person just wants things to move slowly. Okay. And I think that's a challenge for you, Aries. But if I was you, I would embrace that. This is going to take time. This ain't going to be a fly by night. What's the likely outcome of this connection for Aries? This could be a Gemini, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Two of Swords, and this one says balance. That's the first card I've seen, balance. But we also have Mother and Breakthrough, the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. This situation in divine timing, it on its own, it produces its own harvest. You know what I'm saying? Like only time will tell. And I think that you'll be happy. So this could involve a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Pisces, Scorpio. I think one of my babies is back up. Okay, we can right speed this shit up now. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Taurus. Tap me in for Taurus. Taurus, I just seen 44. I just seen 44. What's the sweet love tea for Taurus right now, Spirit? What's going on in Taurus's love life? Like, what's going on? And this is sweet love tea, but I want you to know that you can just apply this to your love energy, okay? Making magic. Ooh, everything seems perfect, and it's not an illusion. So make sure that you're tending to this bond with love and patience. Ooh, I'm going to love this reading today. I am going to love this reading today. what's blooming for you does require trust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't look for the other shoe to drop. I definitely feel like that this person is authentically into you. Let me see. Who is this person that is affecting Taurus's love life at this time? Or who is affecting Taurus's sweet love tea? Ooh, a breath of fresh air. The Star card. The one you wished for. A hope, like you know what I'm saying? Something to help hope return, someone that returns hope to your life. The Six of Pentacles, and this person, like, you know what I'm saying? This person is very generous. This person is very generous. They're giving, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Six of Pentacles is equal reciprocity, but it also represents generosity, okay? Taurus, this person is very generous, very generous. This is an abundant person. The challenge is the Six of Swords. Okay, so this person is in the process of, like, the challenge is that this person is in midst of transition, right? So this person, they are leaving, like they're just now getting to a place of calm is what I have to say. And that is a challenge. Ooh, but this is the King of Wands. This is an alchemist. This is somebody that can make the most of any situation that they're in, okay? So don't let this person's transition season fool you, okay? I have to be honest with you. This is that energy of you may meet your wish come true, Taurus, and they may be in their days of riding the city bus, and you may be like, "Shit, I don't roll with nobody on the city bus." Try again. And then you see this person in 2 to 3 days, 6 days, and they in a nice ass car. They was literally just in transition. This person, baby, don't discredit this person. Don't discredit this person. This person is a king in the making, okay? This person, I have to be honest with you. This is someone that if they did leave somebody, if they did have a breakup, I'm sure I ain't even where you can have it. You can have the crib, you can have the car. I'll start over. That's this person. I have to be honest with you. So let me see, how is Taurus showing up? I have to be honest with you. This is definitely a wish fulfillment coming in, Taurus. The Star card to the Six of Pentacles could be an Aquarius. 66 could be significant. How you're showing up is the King of Wands. And I see why. I do see why, Taurus. You feel like, now, Key. You feel like, oh, girl, why do I got to take less than? You don't have to. Oh, you don't have to. That's why free will is a thing. This person is in transition. I want to see, because I'm nosy. Spirit, tell me to use these. Because I'm nosy. Can you show me the transition that this person is in? Because Taurus is like, Taurus is like, I'm whole by myself, Kiana. What is this transition that this person is in? The Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Okay, well, Taurus. Okay, so you know how, like, a lot of people they take the past back because they're like, what if they actually changed? This is not your past. This is someone's past person. And they actually changed because they fumbled. That's what this person is in transition of. This person, the transition that this person is in is they're in the transition of defending that they are a better person. Like this person is in route of, like proving the world wrong. Like I am better because of what I went through. Yeah, I didn't grow up in time for that situation, but this person grew up. And I have to be honest with you, Taurus, you do get the opportunity to reap the benefit of this person's grow up. Because this person, they did fumble in whatever the past situation is that they're transitioning away from, they did fumble it. Okay? You ain't got no MVP. They fumbled the shit out of something, but they grew up because of it. Okay? Your challenge here is the Hierophant. Your whole, I have to be honest with you, how you're showing up, Taurus, is the King and Queen of Wands. She sexy, look good, smell good, and I got my shit together, Kiana. I don't want no half-baked nothing. Is that a cardinal I'm looking at? No, it's just a red something. So I do understand why. And your challenge is you may be a little too set in your ways. You know what I'm saying? I worked all my life to get here. I deserve this. But Spirit is actually saying, like, this person, like, you know what I'm saying? They may appear to be too good to be true. The Star card and the Six of Pentacles, they may be very generous, appearing too good to be true. And then when you hear this person's story, because they did fumble in the past. What is this person's desire with Taurus in their next likely act? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Taurus is on their shit. I will give you that, Taurus. Cheers, Pookie Tookie. Teach a course, Taurus. But Taurus, because you are whole and complete, or you're not whole and complete, but because you are King and Queen of Wands, that's union within masculine and feminine within yourself. The Star card, this is the reward for your work. This person is the reward for your work, and they're very generous, okay? It is your opportunity to receive. The challenge is that this person is just in a transition, and the transition that they're in, they definitely treated somebody they fumbled somebody in their past. The visionary, what they want from you is the Queen of Swords, visionary. Their likely actions, the Six of Wands, there's something about six with this person. I had to ask, did they fumble Taurus? I'm only going to accept the major arcana. Did this person fumble Taurus in the past? No, it was another person. It was another person. Could have been a Libra or a Virgo. Probably a Virgo. Yeah. They definitely offended someone, a Libra or a Virgo in the past. This person was very, they definitely moved with in regards to someone else's emotions in the past. And what this person's desire is for you just to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't judge them based off of their past, okay? The visionary. Like, they just want you to see, like the Queen of Swords. Just give them a chance. I have to be honest with you. The Six of Wands is the next likely actions. They are going to give you they're going to be very generous in their attention. And I have to be honest with you. Their likely actions are going to be successful, okay? It does look like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may be a little stubborn. You may be a little nose up in the air. I have to be honest. That's what I'm getting. What's the likely outcome of this? But Spirit is saying, I have to be honest with you, Taurus. This is looking nice. I'm too long. I talk too much. The likely outcome we have. Why? Why the devil at the bottom? The King of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy. Taurus, you can end up with a commitment with this person, okay? You could end up with a commitment with this person, but if you're going to treat this person less than, If you're going to treat this person less than because they're in transition, if you're not going to see the vision, I have to be honest with you, this might end up being a little sneaky link. And Spirit is saying, and I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like that I'm speaking to a Taurus that would say, damn, I always end up in sneaky link situations. That's my, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just treat you non-committal. Like, you know what I'm saying? People step out on you. And I'm just being the architect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? I'm asking, why is this the outcome here? And I'm getting Taurus energy, and this says architect. It's because of the way that you are building your reality, because you're not, like, the teacher is in the challenging position, and the teacher energy in the Hierophant is kind of very stubborn energy. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want. I want what I want, Keana, and I'm not taking less than. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, don't let me convince you to take less than. Okay. But what I am telling you is that Spirit is saying that this archetype is playing in to non-committal relationships, okay? And this is your opportunity to actually receive wish fulfillment. So this could involve a Taurus in Aries, an Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? All right, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? What's the sweet love tea for Gemini? Stability, finding your balance and not rocking the boat. Build a strong foundation with combined effort. So it looks like that what's like the sweet love tea is you and someone finding a balance, finding what works for you. Temperance is the energy right now, if y'all haven't picked that up. 4 readings in, and temperance is the energy. Let me see, Spirit, show me who is affecting Gemini's love life at this time. La Unique said a Gemini Cancer cusper. I know that's right. Who? The 4 of Pentacles. Someone that's growing, someone that offers growth. The Chariot could be a Cancer. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I like this. This is someone that's going to move you towards growth. This is someone that is exploring growth, okay? This is someone that is experiencing growth as, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is someone that is actively just decided to, you know what? What I've been doing ain't been working. This Chariot card is called the Path, Exploration. This person is on the path to growth. That's who this person is. They're challenged, the 4 of Cups. 44 could be significant. This particular 4 of Cups, it is labeled depression. Shit. Half the world is depressed. I definitely feel like that this person still has some sadness revolving. Like they still have some unresolved sadness, okay? The Teacher at the bottom of the deck. There's something significant about Sagittarius, Taurus energy right through this reading. You'll just have to take that as it resonates, okay? Someone could have Taurus in their 9th house. Show me Gemini. I said, show me Gemini, and I got the Lovers card. I love it. The Lovers card in the Knight of... Ooh. That's why you and this person are going to be able to find a balance here. That's why the two of you all are building a strong foundation, because I love this deck. I always love my Aries cousin for this deck. The Knight of Pentacles is labeled custodian here. I love that. And then the Lovers is about union. When we think about custodian, we think about cleaning something up, right? I definitely feel like how you're showing up is you're actually showing up as willing to clean up this union. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in a place where you're ready for something different as well. Like, you're ready for an elevation. It's not to say that you want to leave someone, right? It's not to say that you want to leave someone, because this particular Lovers card, they're in a deep embrace. If anything, you're wanting to draw someone closer, but there's a realization that the foundation has to be cleaned up in order for the two of you all to truly balance this out. The challenge here for you, Gemini, is the Page of Wands. The curiosity. Well, where do I even begin? I don't even know where to start. There's so much to clean up. And not to mention that this person is still sad or hurt behind some things that have happened potentially in the midst of your connection, right? So maybe there's been some hurt things between the two of you all. And it's like you're in the place where you're ready to clean up the way you make choices, and you're ready to clean up this connection, and you want to mature this connection. You want to be more practical and intentional in the way that you move in this connection. But this person's depression and apathy for what took place in the past is kind of making it hard. Because, well, I'm tired of hearing about this person crying over the past. That's what I'm getting from Gemini's energy. But you're ready to do the work. Like, I'm not speaking to a Gemini that's not willing to clean up their ways and clean up and make right. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see a Gemini that's saying, hey, I'm willing to take accountability, but like, damn, we're not going to keep rehashing this shit. Yeah, Eight of Swords. I'm confused. Do you want to move forward, or do you want to keep rehashing this shit? I get you. I see you. What does this person truly desire? Oh, shit. This person does want, I have to be honest with you, this person they do acknowledge the Eight of Swords. This person, and then if they don't acknowledge it out loud, this person definitely sits in their moments alone and recognizes that they are constantly trapped in a version that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person recognizes that their vision, the way that they look at a particular situation definitely inflicts more pain than reality. But there is this energy of this person, I don't know, they're wanting to hear something from you, because your challenge is being curious. Like, your challenge is, I don't want to hear this shit no more, Keana. Like, it's in the past. Why do I have to keep hearing it? If I was not trying to hurry the fuck up, I would go in and say that there is something with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. They're wanting some sort of acknowledgement on something that in the present day, it still affects the way that you show up for this person. So let's say that, I don't know, let's just say hypothetically that you critiqued this person's parenting style in the past, okay? And they felt inferior, like the way that you critique them, it made them feel inferior. There's something in the way that you still approach or talk to this person that without acknowledging it, they still feel like that you're deeming them as inferior, or like, you know what I'm saying, inferior, or they still feel critiqued based on that same quality in this present day because you refuse to acknowledge how it was out of place then. So it's not that they are trying to keep bringing up the past situation, Gemini. This person is saying that you're still actively doing it in the present, and they need you to see in the past. This is where it started, and you still do it now. I just gave somebody a personal reading. It makes them feel left out. Okay. It makes them feel left out. It makes them feel unseen, or like, I don't know. It makes them feel like, why would I invest my emotions? Or like, this person wants to grow, but it makes it hard for them to open up emotionally. It makes them feel like that they have to approach this and handle this from an analytical perspective. Hello, creative. Hello. But they do want to break through. The person does want to break through. The Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. And this particular Wheel of Fortune, which was at the bottom of the deck, is labeled, well, where the fuck you go? I know for a fact. There it is, Wheel of Fortune. Breakthrough. And that was at the bottom of the deck for this person's desires and their next likely actions. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Cancer. What is the sweet love tea for Cancer? What is the sweet love tea for Cancer? So we have free flight, giving one another space to grow individually. Love story, communicating and saying what needs to be said. Okay, so I will be honest, this card flipped out in the reverse, and I feel like that we must acknowledge this. I feel like that the universe is trying to get you to open up and understand that this, like, you can, like, your resistance to giving this person space and giving yourself space out of fear that it's going to create distance. And Spirit is actually saying that this space to give one another is actually going to allow the two of you all to connect on a deeper level. Okay, so the sweet love tea for Cancer right now is to allow something to have space, but it does look like that you or this person are kind of resistant on giving this space out of fear of it being a final release. And it's not. But Spirit is saying that it is safe for you to communicate your fear that this is a final release. Good rising, Leo, babe. Good rising, y'all. Good rising, Debbie Cox. I didn't see you, baby. Sorry about that. Let me see. Who is affecting Cancer's love, sweet love tea? Yeah, look, we have the release, literally the release. I'm just going to take all these cards I'm not going to shuffle again for you. The Death card, the Judgment card, the Knight of Cups, oh, damn, that's 3 cards. I mean, that's 3 cards for each person. Wow, that's crazy. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. I definitely feel like, Cancer, that there is a need to allow for something to, like, allow for it to come to an end and communicate your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've just seen a cardinal land in the tree across the street. It's like with communicate and saying what needs to be said, it's like this energy of being honest that this ending is not what you want, or it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to acknowledge that this person needs space and their space brings discomfort to you. Okay, I just did a Sagittarius reading that I haven't released yet, and I'll release it a little later. But I literally said in that reading that when we put the frequency off. Like, let's say that this person is saying, I need space, or I'm just done, I need space, right? Fine, I'm done too. I didn't want your ass anyways. That's not true. And to put that energy out there just because you're mad in the heat of the moment is you sending the frequency to the universe that, okay, this ending just left a hole. I feel vacant. I feel exposed. And I am not okay. That acknowledgement allows the universe to send in what you're needing. And I feel like that the refusal to give this person the space and to acknowledge what you feel in the midst of this space is not allowing you all to truly get to deepen this connection. Because who I'm speaking to, I have to be honest with you, they're giving this person the ultimatum, and I'm hearing this, that who this message is for, giving this person the ultimatum that it's either me or I'm done. Like, you either fix this now or I'm done. Is you not being authentic to yourself. And it's not allowing you to give the true communication, because you're not done. If they don't choose right now, you're truly not done. You would only be in your sleepless nights praying for this person to come back towards you. So Spirit is saying you have to be honest that this space or this ending or whatever is not what you need, it's not what you want, but you acknowledge that in order for you all to evolve to the match, to a place where the two of you all can connect at a deeper union, it does require space. You just have to take that as it resonates. This could involve a Scorpio, heavy on the Scorpio. But I also have Gemini, Cancer, and Aries and Pisces. Yeah, Six of Cups. You and this person need to give each other time and space to actually address your own wounds as it pertains to the past, and instead of expecting one another to soothe those wounds. All right, Spirit, tap me in. Tap me in for Leo. What is the sweet love tea for Leo at this time, Spirit? What is the sweet love tea for Leo? Needs tending. So it says, pay more attention to your love life to get results. Love song. Let love's melody inspire. So Leo, Spirit is saying that there's a need to, maybe like, I definitely feel like your love life needs more of your attention. You may be kind of like a little bit busy with your everyday lives, responsibilities and stuff like that. But Spirit is saying the sweet love tea is that in order for your love life to really grow and blossom, there is a need to really spend some one-on-one time is what I'm getting here. I just seen a cardinal too. Let me see, Spirit, who is interfering? Who is affecting Leo's sweet love tea? There could be interference here, Leo. Here we go again with the whole book. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Death card, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Oh. Well, Leo, I'm going to be honest with you. The Ace of Pentacles is telling me that the universe has something new for you. Oh, Jesus. Listen at that confirmation. Excuse me. Leo, I do feel like the universe has something new for you. It is collaborative. It is going to teamwork with you. It's going to be on the same page with you. However, with the Five of Cups on top of the Eight of Cups, I'm speaking to someone that has become addicted to holding on to, like, I don't know, Leo is in a miserable ass situation that needs to be released. You know, it's almost like I'm speaking to a Leo that could be affected by Scorpio or Cancer, or there could be a Scorpio or Cancer playing into your story. But I definitely have two major arcanas at the end, and they're right on top of one another, the Death card and the Moon card. So there's something that has to come to an end in an effort for you to face your fears and illusions. Like something, you're holding on to something. And whatever you're holding on to, it's an escape route. It's a comfort zone. You feel like that it prevents you from having to face your fears and anxiety. Let's just say that you fear that you're going to be alone. You fear that you're going to end up alone. You're in a toxic ass, like the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups is a very toxic union. Okay. It's a very codependent, sorrowful relationship. And the emotional weight of that has to be released. Someone is holding on to either a dead-end relationship or the trauma that one developed in a dead-end relationship. And it's Spirit is saying you have to either drop the relationship or drop the trauma, release it, because it's a false sense of security. You have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all the other day, it's time, like you have to fear it and do it anyways so that you can prove to yourself that you could have done it all along. Okay? Not fear it and do it because just fucking do it. No, it's not that. The divine is not your overwhelmed, overstimulated parent. That's not the divine. The divine is saying, do it anyways, so that you can see that you could have done it all along. You didn't need me to gripe at you. You didn't need to tell yourself a negative storyline. You didn't need a hype man to tell you that you could do it. Just fucking do it so that you can prove to yourself that you could do it anyways. And Spirit is saying that I'm speaking to a Leo that is holding on to something out of fear that the worst is going to happen. And Spirit is like, I can't prove to you that the worst isn't going to happen unless you just take a leap of faith. Like, I can't prove to you that, like, if you're in the burning building, you got to jump onto that big ass parachute that the firefighter, right? I don't know. I'm just going based off of movie shit. Jump onto that big old thing. Just jump out the window. Or you're going to burn. Like, I can't prove to you that you're not going to die. I just need you to trust to me that this parachute is going to catch you when you jump. That's what the divine is telling you. Like, you can't just, I'm just going to stay here in this miserable situation. I'm just going to work hard. I'm just going to work. I'm going to ignore the fact that this person is unhealthy for me. I'm going to ignore the fact that this person drains me of all my money, all my resources, all my happiness. It's all being drained because I'm holding on to this person so that I don't end up alone. It's going to work. Spirit is saying you can. Free will is a thing, but there's no increase coming from that. Look, the 10 of shit. Listen, Linda, 10 of 1. I didn't even see that. Y'all seen it was face down. What does that say? Hoarding. You can't hoard this. You're hoarding something that's blocking you from an abundant connection. But yes, it is going to require flexibility. It is going to require you to embrace the unknown. Trying to release the trauma. That's right, Leo, babe. That's what I got for you. Good rising, Christina. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. Let's move towards Virgo. Oh, I need another water. Virgo might need to drink some water. In the back at the beginning of the reading, the same thing just happened. And I said earlier when it happened, Spirit said somebody needs some water. And it just happened right here. So just take that into consideration. Let's get in for Virgo, Spirit. What's the sweet love tea? Love song. Let love's melody inspire your dance together. That was at the bottom of the deck for Leo. So Virgo, you may benefit by watching Leo's reading. Not necessarily, okay? But it definitely looks like that somewhere along the lines here, there is someone or an unfulfilled fantasy that is interfering with you and someone allowing your connection to unfold. Okay. We have, there's someone or fantasy at the bottom. There's someone else or fantasy at the bottom of the deck. But I do feel like that there is a connection that we're about to tap in that you're in sync with, but there's definitely external interference here. Let's see, Spirit. Who is this? Who is playing into Virgo's sweet love tea at this time? I don't know why that word or why that first sentence is leaving me like that. Show me clear, concise messages, Spirit. What's going on here? So we have a Cancer. It could be a Cancer. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But the path, the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. This person is flexible. The challenge, they're just, damn, that can be, those two cannot be true at the same time. This person is, make sense. Definitely could be a Cancer. Somebody's birthday could be July 5th. The King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So the challenge here is that this person is like, this is someone that is exploring their flex. Like this is someone that is on some sort of path and they recognize that this is someone that recognizes flexibility is needed. That's who this person is. However, this person's challenge, well, I hope this person is not committed. Okay. However, I feel like that the main thing is that this person knows what they want. And even though they're willing to be flexible, it's like this person is not a risk taker. That's what I'm going to go with so far. This person has high dreams. Yes, the Five of Wands is in the reverse and it's diversity. It's like this person is willing to make small compromises. That's the flexibility. They're willing to make small compromises, but this person is not willing to take risk. And I do feel like that, no, thank you, Spirit. This person is committed. There's someone else. This person has a family. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. This person is committed. I was like, because they can't be both true at the same time. You can't be flexible, but yet stubborn. But the Hierophant is someone that is committed. And I do feel like that this person could have a new child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this person is committed to a situation where there is a new child. Okay. So there is young child involved. in that situation. This person is open to exploring and getting to know someone new, but this person is still very much so committed, even if it is from a state of emotional depression, right? So this person is still emotionally committed to a situation. Damn. Damn. I tried. Damn. How is Virgo showing up? The 10 of Swords, it's in the reverse. The 7 of Cups. The challenge is the 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to, Virgo. The 9 of Cups. I got to know, what is this Hierophant spirit? I got to know, because Virgo, I'm going to be honest with you. You're showing up as someone that, you know, I have to be honest with you. You're being too generous to this situation here. I do feel like that this is someone that you feel very in sync with. But the 10 of Swords is here. I don't read this deck in the reverse, but I will acknowledge that the 10 of Swords did come out in the reverse. However, in the upright, this particular 10 of Swords says surrender. It's showing up in the reverse, okay? So I don't necessarily feel like, and then this 7 of Cups, it says choice. You're showing up as a choice in this person's life. And there's some sort of refusal to surrender to this awareness. The challenge is the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like that you're putting a lot into this situation to try to balance it out. Hello, angel of this house. I subscribe to your channel. Please help me. Help you do what, honey? I forgot. I don't have people limited. Anybody can hoople and holler in this thing. Anyways, what is this commitment? The Hermit. This person is this person in complete union with this other person? No, but there is a hidden desire. There is a fantasy to have harmony within that situation still. The 8 of Pentacles, this person hopes this person, whoever you're investing in, they do manifest and hope to reconcile that other situation, okay? So I do feel like that you're a tad bit too generous inside of this situation here. I have to be honest with you. And, you know, you're going to do what you want to do. Let me see. What is this person's true desire with Virgo, and where is their next likely action? Let's not stay too long. We've been doing good. The 6 of Cups. What is this person's true desires? The 6 of Cups, the past. Whoever this motherfucker got a family with, baby, that's who they want. Okay? Whoever this person is, like, you feel in sync with this person. It seems like that this person is like really flexible, flowing with you, or whatever the case may be. But this person is committed. Like they do have some sort of unfulfilled fantasy about something from the past. Their likely actions towards you is the 5 of Cups. Sorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that this person is going to leave you. Like, they're going to make you, like, that's what you are to this person, a choice, an option. Okay? There is a more significant union. Oh, my gosh. If I had to take a gander, there's going to be a reconciliation with this. What's going on with that past? If I had to take a gander, this person reconciles with their past. I'm going to leave that right there. If I had to take a gander, this person will reconcile and successfully celebrate with their past. So don't be out here dismissing the red flags, Virgo. Let's move on to Libra. All right, let's do Libra, shall we? Let's do Libra. Let's do Libra. What's the sweet love tea for Libra, Spirit? What's the sweet love tea for Libra? Okay. Seizing the moment to bring solutions to some sort of situation that was confusing. You had some sort of dispute and you stood in confusion with someone. I see there being some sort of progress there. Yeah, timeless elegance. You and some, like, what's brewing for you, what's the sweet love tea, is that you and someone are about to have a conversation that is going to allow you all to overcome an obstacle, overcome a dispute, clear up some confusion. This person thinks that you're absolutely adorable. Who is affecting this storyline for Libra? The Queen of Swords. This could be a Libra or Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But this person, I do want you to recognize that this person was more hurt in this situation than you recognize. But I do feel like that this person is hurt that you hurt. I have to be honest. This person is hurting. That's why I do feel like it says speak softly to disarm any dispute or confusion. I definitely feel like that this person is hurt because they recognize that they hurt you. Are they hurt because of whatever happened? Yes. But they're also hurt because they hurt you. You got to understand that. And like the World card is here. This person is definitely closing out. Like this is someone that's wanting to expand. Okay, this is someone that is wanting to expand. What is their challenge before I keep on? The Seven of Swords. But in this particular Seven of Swords, it says progress. So, like, what is this person's strategy? They think too fucking much and they don't do enough. But I will say this. This is someone that is about to take some sort of leap of faith. But you are right. This is someone that, like, their challenges is they think too much. They got to get out of their heart. They got to get out of their head and down into their heart a little bit. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, this person is wanting to clean up his pain. I'm telling you right now, all I seen was the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Don't get it twisted. The Queen of Swords says what the Queen of Swords says. She means what she says. But this particular person, they feel pain for what they did. Okay, they do. And this person definitely wants to clean that up. They want to bring some clarification. Custodian, the Knight of Pentacles, custodian, and then the Three of Swords, clarification. They want to clean up some sort of painful situation. Let's see how Libra's showing up before we get into this person's desires and how it manifests in their actions. The Six of Pentacles, I like that, Libra. In the Seven of Cups, you're open. I do like that you're showing up as open. That's why Spirit is saying that you're about to disarm this dispute and this confusion because you're actually open to receiving what this person has to say. Yeah, Six of Wands. Damn, look at you. Keke, I just want victory. I just want to win. I just want my person. They're coming. They think you're adorable, Libra. The Ten of Swords is your challenge. The challenge is, I don't know, Libra. I hope this isn't you kind of wanting, like, You're just wanting your person, but it's also this energy of, I just want my person. I just want to succeed. I just want to have success here. But I also almost want to come out as the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes the win is understanding that there doesn't have to be a winner and a loser. I know that's so fucking new age or whatever, but I really feel like that the challenge here is you may kind of feel like that this person, like if you take it at face value and you hear this person out and you don't just kind of like get your point across or just explain yourself, that this person may be kind of getting by with something, but that's not true. Your true emotional stability, like Spirit is saying that your true stability, your true success comes from understanding that that's your ego speaking. Just like this person's ego had them do whatever they did, your ego is the same. Like there has to be some sort of collapse of the ego here. In order for you to have emotional fulfillment and success within this situation, Spirit is saying there has to be a collapse of that ego. Hello, Michelle. What is this person's desires? The Queen. I love this. I love this. I do. What is this person's desires? Queen of Pentacles, to come and balance this out. Nurturer, to come and love on this. The Six of Cups, to come and love on this. Like to come and balance out the past. I have to be, listen, Linda, the same thing you want is their likely actions is the Six of Wands to come in to have success. To come and get that sweet thing back. They done spent enough time thinking about this shit. They coming. They getting ready to seize a moment to come and get that little sweet thing back. You ain't getting away from this one, honey. Okay, I definitely see this person wanting to withdraw from the conflict, wanting to withdraw from the painful situation here. But the thing I need you to understand is that Ten of Swords being in your challenging position is you still feel like you are having a hard time understanding, like, is the worst really over? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and free will is a thing. But it definitely looks like that this is a situation that has timeless elegance attached to it, meaning that you guys can overcome this, but not in that Ten of Swords energy, because I do see this person withdrawing from any type of conflict. It's not to say that they're not willing to put the work in as it pertains to the conflict, but they're not going to argue about the past. They want to nurture and make things better. They call me Daniela. Hello, Daniela. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much, beautiful soul. I'm ready because I miss my baby. I know that's right. Let's move into Scorpio. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in for Scorpio. What is the sweet love tea at this time for Scorpio? You're so welcome. Empowered love. It says, harness your strength and love with confidence. Perfect moves. Keep the spirit of play and fun alive to be closer. So I do see, it looks like that you and somebody getting ready to start some little steady thing. It definitely looks like that you and somebody are about to be going steady. But if I'm just going intuitively, I'm getting that you and someone are about to go steady. But Spirit is saying you might not necessarily say, hey, we going steady, word for word. There's more of the vibe of going steady with somebody. And Spirit is saying that in order to keep this up, there's a need to keep some sort of playful spirit. Make sure you're focusing on being joyful and not getting too stale, too stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Be flirty, a little graceful. Who is affecting Scorpio's sweet love tea at this time? The Five of Pentacles. Ooh, somebody that could be coming in from the cold. They sure are. The Chariot card. This is somebody coming in out the cold, Scorpio. The Strength card is the challenge. This person isn't very confident in things. Like, you know what I'm saying? This person isn't very confident in things working out. But they're coming. They're coming. They have some limitations, you know what I'm saying? Meaning like this person, like, you know what I'm saying? This person doesn't have, all I can say is that this person is really calling on a lot of like false hope, false strength to come your way. They're hoping that it works out. But the challenge is they don't have a lot of confidence in it, but they know that they want what they want. They know that they want to explore what's here before they count it as a loss. And I feel like that this person is going to be trying to show up in a very steady way. And Spirit is saying, you don't be all over his side and it, second guessing it. Don't be all weird about it. Don't be all awkward about it. Just acknowledge somebody's steady movement right now, and understand that it's going somewhere. It has the potential to go somewhere. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. You better. This person is like when they get all giddy down by themselves, they think about the whole 9 yards with you, okay? When they get giddy down in their heart all by themselves, baby, they can see the finish line with you. However, confidence-wise, like whether they can actually make that little childlike dream a reality, they don't have a lot of confidence in it, but they're not willing to let it slip back without an honest try. The old college try. Could be a Leo, could be a Cancer. How is Scorpio showing up here? Grand Rising Spike Gunner. What's up, Brazilian Gemini? Shining star. Shining star. I do see the 10 of Swords. So you could be showing up. It's a whole book, okay? Yeah, you could show up as someone that's needing to do some healing. I'm going to be honest with you. You could be holding on to some sort of betrayal here, Scorpio. Let me see. Because if I was to take the first 3 cards, it would be the 10 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Death card. There's definitely some sort of betrayal that need, like, you know what I'm saying? The answers to that betrayal are like, you know what I'm saying? The pain that you felt, the lesson that was meant to be learned is something that has to happen in solitude. It's not to, you know what I'm saying? And in that solitude, you extract what you extract so that you can release and grow, okay? But let me get a more concise answer, Kai. I don't want that to be it. But just in case you resonate, Scorpio, you could be holding on to a betrayal, okay? Let me see, Spirit. How is my Scorpio showing up inside of this sweet love tea? Ooh, the Justice card, the 4 of Swords. Listen, Linda, what I said is true for most of y'all because the Justice card is about receiving your karmic justice. The 4 of Swords is allowing yourself to do the healing so that you can receive the clarity that you need so that you can move forward into divine order. I'm going to be honest with you. You're about to receive justice, baby. That's how you're showing up, Scorpio. You're about to receive justice. And the only thing that you have to do in order to receive your justice is surrender to healing. Surrender the Ten of Swords. Understand that every single thing has a purpose to elevate you. And because of that, you are surrendering to receive it like the worst, the Ten of Swords. It's over. When the Ten of Swords shows face, the worst has already happened. When you can accept that pain is already done and that the only thing to do is to move forward and heal at this time, you open yourself up to receive the blessing out of that situation. But if you cannot accept that the ending of that situation happened, you cannot open yourself up to receive the blessings. And I'm speaking to someone that if you can take rest, your blessings are here. Divine equilibrium, divine order is here. That's how you're showing up. And it looks like that, well. Somebody wants to overcome the challenges and the obstacles with you. The challenge is the King of Cups here. The healer. It's literally labeled the healer. That's the challenge. Is you're having a challenge being emotionally diplomatic. And the reason that you're having an issue being emotionally diplomatic, and I'm going to be honest with you, most of the times when we say emotionally diplomatic, we're saying emotionally mature. So the challenge here, Scorpio, is being emotionally mature because you still have unresolved wounds. There's still emotional damage. And so the challenge is you looking at this from an emotionally mature perspective. And that's why Spirit is saying it's time for you to keep the spirit of play and fun alive for you and this person to come closer. Because this person, well, they want to come in out of the cold and they want to overcome the obstacles. And they want this to go to the Hierophant. I already seen that. What is this person's desires and likely actions towards Scorpio? So we have the Death card. So their desires is for a metamorphosis. Okay, this person is desiring for things to change. Their likely actions towards you, the Empress. Baby, when I tell you that this person is coming to, like, I don't want to say put you on a pedestal, but I also don't want to say mother you. But I am telling you that think about how we like to make sure our children have the best, right? We want to give our children the best. This person is coming towards you. Their next likely actions is to come towards you and to give you the best version of them that they can. They want to nurture this connection to see growth. They want a change. The Nine of Pentacles, and it's literally labeled refinement. This is nice. This is a nice ass reading, Scorpio. That's what I got for you. Could be a Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer. Take it as a residence. Moving into Capricorn. Good rising, Karen. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Capricorn. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Capricorn. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Spirit, what's the sweet love tea for Capricorn? What is the sweet love tea for Capricorn at this time? True acceptance. It says finding strength in unique views and growth together. So this is about you and someone getting the opportunity to see things from each other's perspectives. Who is showing up inside of Capricorn sweet love tea? What is the external energy influencing Capricorn's sweet love tea? Could be something significant about this person's eyes. We have the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. Okay, so this person here, they are absolutely confused. I have to be honest with you. They're showing up as the 6 of Pentacles. So this is someone that is this is someone that's looking for equal give and take. Point blank period. However, this person is confused on what equal give and take looks like for you. They're confused on what equal give and take looks like for you, because the challenge is the 5 of Wands. This person, you know what I'm saying? This person, listen, I'm just the messenger, okay? But as of right now, this person is telling me that every way that they try to meet you halfway, it doesn't result in you in equal give and take. They always feel like this person isn't received. Listen. This person is telling me that they don't feel like that they receive equal give and take here. And I definitely feel like that this is the opportunity for you all to see that there's a misunderstanding via love languages, or based off of what, there needs to be a communication of what one is expecting within this dynamic, because this person is absolutely confused on what the 6 of Pentacles looks like within this connection. Their challenge is the 5 of Pentacles, diversity here. They've made compromises. They've done this, and it still didn't result in them receiving anything here. The Magician. Show me how Capricorn is showing up within this. This person could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Yes, sir. I love you. All right, Capricorn. So we have you showing up as the 6 of Cups. And the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Cups. I have a Capricorn that is telling me that when this person was, because you're telling me, but Keana, I had the 7 of Wands is telling me, but Keana, I've had so much faith in this connection. I've had so much faith. This person is saying that they're not getting equal give and take, but nobody's acknowledging the fact that in the past, when I was giving, nobody's acknowledging that. The battle of the wheel here, Capricorn, is, what you didn't get in the past, there's never, you can't go back in time. All you can do is focus on the present moment. And if too much damage was done in the past, when this person was not matching you, when you had faith in them and you showed them so much grace, and they still did not show up for you, then Spirit is saying that that is your ticket out. However, I feel like that who I'm speaking to doesn't want a ticket out of this situation, because it says find strength in unique views and grow together. You're wanting to grow with this person, but Spirit is saying that you have to acknowledge that the only thing that this person can do in this present moment is acknowledge where they went wrong in the past, and they're willing to show up now. And if you cannot show up gracefully in that season, that's understandable, but that's your ticket out. Not your ticket to continuously try to get this person to give more, give more, give more. Because yeah, they're giving in this present moment and you can show how they're showing up now. But still, since they're doing that now, well, maybe they can, let me get a little bit extra in this moment for when I didn't get it in the past. Spirit is saying that you have to allow the ego to collapse. There is a resistance to making necessary changes because you can justify it because of what took place in the past. What's up, Linda? Beautiful profile picture. What is this person's true desires with Capricorn? And what are their next likely actions? The Knight of Cups, romance is their desires. The Ten of Pentacles is loyalty. Like their next likely actions is to come to you with some sort of romantic gesture. And they are, they are wanting long-term stability. They're wanting loyalty. They're wanting dedication from this connection here. This person's desire is to address your discontent and your apathy once and for all. This person is wanting to address it and make a romantic gesture to soothe over that which brings you discontent once and for all. This person is wanting stability, and they do feel like that if they can't soothe this, they can't have stability within this connection. So I have to ask the question. I do. Does Capricorn really want to be soothed? Like, is Capricorn's pain and discontentment, is it soothable by this person? Major Arcana only. Hierophant, yeah. The Four of Pentacles. Capricorn, I say yes. I do say yes. I do say yes, okay? Because I was only going to take a Major Arcana, and I got the World card at the bottom of the deck, okay? I do feel like that this situation, it is actually fixed in your storyline for this situation to be soothed, okay? I do feel like that it is very fixed on that. However, I feel like that if you're going to want a particular soothing, if you want this soothed a particular kind of way, then there is a need to Hierophant. And the Hierophant, fuck the past. I just want to move forward. This may not be for you. Okay? You can absolutely feel how you feel. And you just have to understand that your energy is not sufficient enough to be picked up for the reading to be yours. Okay? But that can be done quietly and respectfully. Now, can Capricorn's issues and discomforts be soothed by this person? Yes. But like I was saying, is if you're looking for this person to truly soothe and give you the commitment, because that's what you're looking for. Capricorn is telling me, yeah, it can be fixed, but I need a flat out structure. I need a commitment. I need a this. I need a that. I need a ring. I need a clear itinerary of where we're going. Fuck going with the flow. And Spirit is saying you can go about that without being so controlling, dominating, and rigid, because this person has expectations as well. Okay, this person has expectations as well. And sometimes the Hierophant energy can become inconsiderate to other people's expectations because they feel like that they know what they want and they know what is best. Take it as a resonates or leave it. I don't think it's a general message. What's up, Miss Akia? Let me see. What's the sweet love tea for Aquarius, Spirit? What's the sweet love tea for Aquarius? What is the sweet love tea for Aquarius? Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown, Aquarius. Spirit wants you to allow things to unfold naturally and not think that you have to know everything. Because I actually see some sort of elegant, timeless connection that's coming towards you, but it requires you to let go and allow that the mysteries have something good to give you. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I feel like I'm speaking to someone that you're about to have something brand spanking new come in towards you. But, you know, like, you may be that person that likes consistent text messages. I can't believe this is coming out during Aquarius's reading. What'd you delete? Oh, you must have spelled her name wrong. But I feel like something new is trying to come towards you. And this is something timeless, okay? But it's just going to require some flexibility from you. Yeah, I see consistency coming. I do see someone that is willing to invest in you. However, I just feel like that there's a need to kind of like relinquish control. We all know Aquarian energy is fixed sign energy. And well, once they get set on something, they pretty much are stuck there. But this situation that's coming towards you, it is going to require you to kind of embrace the mysteries. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, baby. This motherfucker's getting ready to be dedicated to you. Okay, this shit. This Linda, can I get me one? This person, Aquarius, this person is right up your alley. But the challenge is I feel like that your journey has kind of distanced you from your alley. This person don't do codependencies. Okay? This is somebody that ain't gonna get mad at you if you know what I'm saying, if y'all text and said good rising, have a good day at work, and baby, if they don't talk to you until later on at night or the next day, they ain't gonna get mad. Baby, they are not gonna assume that you're out there cheating, and they are not assuming that you done moved on. They are assuming that you've had a long day. Now, this person's challenge is the 8 of Wands. So this person may not communicate with you as frequently as you would like. This person may not communicate with you as frequently as you would like. However, the encounters that you do have with this person, things take off like you ain't missed a beat. I definitely feel like that you'll just feel like that you'll wish for more communication from this person. I do feel like that. What is Aquarius said in this? I feel like this is brand new for you too. The Queen of Cups. The World card. I like this. This is new for you. This is new for you. Not only is the connection new for you, but the way that you're being encouraged to do this connection is new to you. Because I am speaking to an Aquarius that is trying to move more off of their intuition here. You're trying to, but doing that is not second. It's not second nature to you. It takes constant, consistent, conscious mind to let go of control. I like this. The challenge, the Nine of Swords, Aquarian energy, anxiety, overthinking something. Just relinquish control. I would encourage you to relinquish control for this, because this is going to require patience and understanding. But this person, they absolutely are. It is going to require confidence, but it's also going to give you that energy of putting a certain standard up front and not wavering in that standard, right? Being confident in that standard, not second guessing that standard. Not thinking that because you didn't hear from this person all day that your standard was too much, because that's not the case. This person is absolutely floored by you. You're definitely in a cycle of trying to listen to your intuition more. But I'm going to be completely honest. It's not something that comes second nature, and that's okay. This is your opportunity to get that practice in, though. What is this person's desire? What are you looking for, baby? Right there. Did y'all put those fries in the microwave?
Yes.
They're not going to be good?
No, mine tastes good.
Okay. Yeah, this person, clarification. I'm going to be honest with you. This person does, they're going to be communicating with you. This person, their next likely actions is their communication is not this person's strong suit, as far as like being texting you throughout the day, calling to checking up on you all the time. That's not this person's strong suit. However, being clear and concise in what they say, shit, that they are phenomenal at. Okay? They are phenomenal at clearing things up. But consistency you're going to get from this person. They're in tune. This person is in tune with you. Perseverance, King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords. 5 cards back, we got the truth. This person is into you. But I am getting the energy that this person does not do, like they don't operate from a codependent perspective, and they don't expect codependent behavior from other people. And that's the truth. I do feel like that if you say enough, that this person will be willing to put, like will they try? Yes. So as long as you bring it up and not allow your fears and anxiety, set the standard when the concern comes up. I do see this person being willing to explore a path to merge the difference between the two of you all. I just feel like that there is a situation in Aquarius's life where someone's communication may have dropped off in your world, and it dropped off because they was out there doing some shit they didn't have no business doing. That's not the case for this person, and that's why that's why you need to know this reading, so that you can let go of the concept that this person is doing the same thing that that other person did, because it's not true. Let's move forward. That's all right, baby. You got this. That's all right. Let's go in for Pisces. You got this, Akia. Good luck and congratulations. Let me see, Spirit. What's the sweet love tea for Pisces at this time? Loyalty, standing by each other through thick and thin, and taking baby steps. Take your time and build your love slowly with care. So who is this, Pisces? Something's getting ready to be looking good. Okay, something's looking good. I gotta use the bathroom, so we're not gonna be here all day. Who is impacting Pisces' sweet love tea? The Nine of Cups, stability, the Page of Swords, mysticism. Somebody's got their eye on you. Could be a Pisces. Nine of Cups is Pisces energy. They do got some choices now. This is like the challenge with this person is they do got some choices. And I feel like that their choices don't necessarily involve other people because the third eye is here. I feel like that this person's choices is that once they come towards this, there are things in this person's life that are going to change. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, absolutely. When this person makes this choice and or decision to truly ride with you, because this person's getting ready to ride with you. That's why loyalty came out, devotion. When this person devotes themselves to you, there are a lot of things that are going to change up in this person's life. And there are a lot of things that this person is taking on. And the things that are going to change is something that this person has taken on as their responsibility. So you're going to have to take your time. You know what I'm saying? Understand that there is a lot of things that this person's been holding on to, dealing with for a long, long time, that when they choose to be devoted and committed to you, it's going to require a transition period. It's going to require some shift. And therefore, it's going to require you to take your time and build your love slowly with care. Standing by each other through thick and thin. When this person decides to commit to you, things is going to get a little thick. Things may get thin. But they're willing to ride with you. This particular Nine of Cups, it says stability. So even though things may get a little thick and thin, this person is a stable rider. I know that's right, Linda. It's all right. You got this, Pooh. Let me see how is Pisces showing up inside of this. The Page of Cups. I like this. I do. You're open to it. You are open to it. On the surface. But I don't think... The challenge is you don't trust it enough to be adventurous with it. Okay? But either way it goes, it does feel like that this person is willing to understand and meet you where you're at. They do understand where you're at, and they're willing to meet you there. What is this person's likely actions? What are their desires and likely actions towards Pisces? Baby, they can really suck you in to the plan, baby. They don't care. They don't care. Baby, what is this person getting ready to do? Baby, they getting ready to, broken-hearted or not, this person is getting ready to invest in you. See, you showing up as broken-hearted, Pisces. I have to be honest with you. You showing up as a little sad. You open. You are open, but shit, you are apprehensive is the word I'm looking for. You are very much so apprehensive. You have Page of Cups. You're okay, innocent. I'm willing to invest a little bit, see what's going on a little bit, but I am apprehensive. And because I'm apprehensive, I'm not really so much adventurous. I'm not really willing to explore all of that good shit. This person is getting ready to suck you in. They're going to be like, all right, Pisces, I see that little broken heart of yours. Let me put this in there first. Well, let me put this in there first. This will at least begin to mend the soil. And I don't expect nothing in return, Pisces. I just want to mend the soil. And if the soil, when it's mended, well, if I see that it's got a place for me to plant my seed, then I'll plant it. That's this person, but this person is willing to invest in you exactly where you're at, Pisces. Exactly where you're at. The Hierophant, the Teacher, clarity, the Two of Pentacles, flexibility. This person understands the assignment that they was put on. They understand that this is going to require some flexibility. They understand that not everybody learns the same way, Pisces. This is nice. Look, they understand that this romance is going to require some refinement along the way, Ace of Swords, and they're okay with that. They have the wisdom of the Hierophant to help them navigate along the way. I like this, Pisces. This is nice. Who is it? And here I wasn't even going to do Pisces. I was thinking about shortchanging y'all today. A Taurus, a Gemini, a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Cancer, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Take it as it resonates. It was nice. I love you.